everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com, and today I want to share with you all my tips and tricks for hanging and hemming curtains using my no-sew method. I absolutely love curtains, I love drapes. I think they are just the perfect way to add some style and pattern and color, if you like, to your home decor. There are a couple of tips and tricks I want to share with you today to make your window coverings look really professional and make your whole room look designer quality. This video is part of my simple decorating tips series. I will leave a link to the playlist for this series in the description box down below, where you're going to find all sorts of tips and tricks on how to make your home beautiful on a budget, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to be the first to check out my newest videos. So before I get into the tutorial on how to hem drapes with my really simple no-sew method, I just want to talk about how to hang drapes. So I know a lot of people, including myself when I first started decorating, somehow default to hanging their drapes just above their window, so even like right on the trim, leaving a lot of space between the trim and your ceiling. What that does is it makes your ceiling feel instantly shorter, and we always want to make sure our ceilings feel high, which makes our room automatically feel so much more open. So when you're hanging a curtain rod to hang up your curtains, make sure that it's quite close to the ceiling. I would say 1 to 2 inches from the ceiling, and then that way when you hang your drapes, you're going to create this really beautiful tall ceiling effect. I even do this in my taller ceilings, my 9-foot ceilings in our home. You might notice I'm here in my new studio. I'm trying to start to kind of get myself doing more videos here, and in my studio our ceilings are really short. They're just about 7 feet tall, so by hanging the drapes right up against the crown molding by the ceiling, I'm going to help create that sense of height. So number 1, hang your curtain rod close to the ceiling. Number 2, make sure that you can pull your drapes all the way from side to side on either side of your window and clear that window. So not only are you going to create that sense of height, but you're going to create that sense of width on your window as well. You want to be able to open up the drapes on either side and have that whole window showing so that you get the most sunlight through your windows. The third tip I want to talk about hanging drapes is just make sure you have enough volume in your drapes so that when you close them all the way, you still have that nice voluminous ruffle and they're not just flat. So make sure to get enough curtain panels to create that ruffle, approximately 1.5 to 2 times the width of your curtain rod. I like to buy my drapes at IKEA because they're very inexpensive. In this tutorial, I'm going to be using the Vivian set of curtains. They're only $15 Canadian for a pack of 2. Only problem is they are super long. So now I want to show you how I hem curtains, the no-sew method. If you like to sew like I do, I'll also leave a link in the description box below to how to make your own curtain panels and how I hem them that way. But this is a way that everybody can do. Let me show you how to hem curtains, my no-sew method. Let's get started.
For this method, I'm not using a sewing machine and I'm hanging my drapes right on the rod. This is a great way to hem drapes if you're short on time or you don't want to sew. Make sure your drapes are clean and pressed before hanging them on your curtain rod. First of all, determine how long you want your finished curtains to be. This is totally personal preference. Some people like them pooled a little on the floor for a more romantic look, others like them skimming on the floor, and some like them slightly off the floor. I usually prefer to have my drapes just touch or skim the floor. With your curtains hanging on the rod, use a stick pin to mark where you want the bottom of the hem of the drape to be. Mark it in a couple of different spots, just in case. Then measure from the bottom of your current hem to the pin. For the drapes here in my studio, this measurement was 10 inches. Next, subtract 2 inches from that measurement. This will be for your new hem, and make a mark. For me, this measurement was 8 inches. Make several marks with a pencil using this measurement along the bottom of your drapes. Then take a straight edge and join the marks to create a straight line. Use shears to cut along this line. Bring your ironing board right to your drapes. Flip your drapes so that the back side is up on top of your ironing board, and turn the bottom edge over 1 inch. Press with your iron all along the fold, making sure it measures 1 inch. Repeat, folding your edge over again another inch. Finally, use some wide hem tape. I'll leave the hem tape that I'm using in the description box below. You can find it in a craft store, a fabric store, or on Amazon. Insert it in between your double folded hem and use your iron to adhere it to your hem. Make sure you're using a heat on your iron that's appropriate for the fabric content on your drapes. If your drapes have polyester content, don't turn your iron up too hot or you'll melt your fabric. And that's it! Your no-sew hem is complete. This is a simple way to hem your drapes without a sewing machine and in no time at all.
Thanks so much for watching this video today. I hope you found these tips helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever tried to hem drapes and if you're going to try my no-sew method. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like budget decor tips and tricks and a whole bunch of other DIY ideas. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye!